Hi, this is Dr. Karen Wilson Starks, and welcome to the Light Room. Also, happy Valentine's Day. And today I have a special word about how to lead with love in business. Before I get to that, I want to just also let you know that I'm featuring some information about marriage for Valentine's Day. So, on The Voice of Leadership, we have Rafael and Nikita Ortiz talking about how following and listening to his wife, Raphael, saved his life. So make sure you listen to that this week. Next week, I'm speaking with my colleague, Dr. Clarence Schuler, and his book, Making Your Wife Your Best Friend, is a great resource, and he's talking about the threats to executive marriage. So that's the relationship love piece of it. Now to the business tips. When you're leading with love, there are three things I want to share with you. Number one, do the right thing for your company and for your people, even though it takes courage and backbone, and you may seem to be standing alone. But remember, you're never alone because, as Hebrews 13:5 says, that God will never leave you nor forsake you. Number two, follow the shepherd and not the sheep. And remember, Jesus said that he is the good shepherd. And in John 10:4, he says that the sheep follow him and they know his voice. So don't get caught up with the whole mentality if everybody else is doing whatever the wrong thing is. You don't want to follow the wrong people off a cliff. And you want to remember that the Bible also says that broad is the gate and the way that leads to destruction, and many who are going on that path, but narrow is the road that leads to life. That's Matthew 7:13 through 14. So we want to enter by the narrow gate. Then the third part is lead according to your principles and values rather than to bend and sway with every wind. And we know that if we are seeking God's best, we ask Him in faith without doubting, and He will lead us and He will answer. And James 1:8 says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So don't be double-minded. We have an anchor. We have an anchor in God. We have principles and values that God has already put in place. So if you want to lead with love, number one, do what's right for your people and your company, no matter if it's hard or not. And number two, don't just follow the crowd. Do what's right. And then number three, lead according to principles and values, not by every wind that comes along. So have a blessed week. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you next time.